EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From just outside of Phoenix and TPC Scottsdale, live third-round coverage of the Arizona Classic. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. The leader is JT Poston. He's at 11 under. So a fine Saturday here, Frank, and we start to think about what this weekend might hold in store for our featured golfer. In the hunt here on the first page of the leaderboard, looking for that golden goose, a first PGA Tour win, and all that goes with it. In terms of nerves, I would have to think this is the most pressure-filled situation this young golfer has ever faced.
Without doubt, Rich. I think if you follow the maturation process, though, when you first turn pro, a new golf course every week, that takes a little bit of time to get used to. Now you start to see your name on the leaderboard. So if you follow the trend, this is where they should be. That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll remain at 6 under par. The second hole at 442 yards of par 4 is tempting. If you're one of the longer hitters, you might want to challenge those 2 fairway bunkers on the right. If you carry those, you'll have another chance to make a 3. Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second.
Well, hammered that tee shot into the narrowest section of this fairway. Got a great chance to clip this iron shot and get it close.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. He'll fall back to 5 under. Frank, what's the strategy here off the tee at the par 5 third?
For the long hitters, they still think that they can reach this par 5 and 2 comfortably with a good tee shot. For the shorter hitters, it really is a thought about where you lay up that second shot to try and leave a good third shot yardage in. Still a good tee shot, though. That hazard down the right side protects against someone who's a little too cavalier off the tee.
Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in 2. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And that's going to move him to 6 under par. Here now at the par 3 fourth. Frank, what's the setup here?
Plays a little downhill, so it won't play its full 180 yards. Perhaps take one club off the decision off the tee. The green, as you can see now, is a little wider than what it was deep. The bunkering, though, is certainly excellent there. A little pop bunker on the right side, one there if you come up a little short, and there's another one on the left side should you pull your tee shot.
That winds up way left. That's going to leave a very awkward distance to somehow try to save par. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, this is a demanding driving hole, the par 4 fifth.
Another hole that bends gently to the left. There used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. It's now 1, and it's in the perfect position to make you think about your tee shot. Really, you have to be left of that. The new tee's added a little bit of yardage to it. The green still looks the same as what it once was. Tilts slightly from left to right. But you can see why a draw is the preferred shot at TPC Scottsdale.
Yeah, just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
It's right around 117 yards will get you to the front of the green, but it's 1-3-2 if you're going to go for the flag. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
right about 9 feet here to the hole. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay right where he is. Par 4 6th is not overly long at 432 yards, a dogleg to the left. It's all about avoiding those bunkers that flank both sides of the fairway. If you do, yet again, you'll have a chance to make a birdie. And this is going to be in a good spot as that'll come to rest in the left portion of the fairway. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. On to the par 3 7th, 215 yards from that back tee box, Frank.
This hole hasn't really changed. Still has that V-shaped green where it's very narrow in the front. A high-flying shot in here that carries that front edge, and you'll find the further and further you go back there, the more receptive and that green starts to widen.
And that one needed to put on the brakes, but could not, and this will wind up over the green. Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he'll stay right where he is. This is a good hole right here. The par 4 8th at 475 yards, a slight dog leg to the left. This is where you want to hit that sweeper. If you have that in your bag, get a little extra roll on that hooking tee shot from there, you'll have a chance to make a birdie. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. 177 is the distance here as he preps his second to the par 4. And that ball trying to crawl onto the green, but it's going to wind up on the fringe. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. Finishing up the front side at TPC Scottsdale with the 453-yard par 4 9th. Avoid the 2 bunkers down the right-hand side. Then players have an open approach to a green with a ridge bisecting it.
With the hole cut in the front left, this tee shot down the right is ideal.
From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway, now can take dead aim at this hole location to this narrow green.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Well, this one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass. So a good shot there, and likely going to limit the damage if he can finish that off.
Yeah, and at this point, you're just looking to make sure you don't make things any worse.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that won't help the cause one bit. Beginning the back nine with a 428-yard par 4 10th. Sharp dogleg to the right, offering several options off the tee. Cut the quarter with a driver and contend with a small bunker and trees, or opt for a fairway wood that brings bunkers on both sides into play. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
Yeah, we've got 127 yards left to the hole today. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again, in the bunker.
This is the time in the round you've got to really screw down the bolts in your head. Do not want to make back-to-back bogeys.
That's how you salvage a hole. Things were going a little sideways, right? But boom, in the hole from off the green. That is a welcome par. Now at the par 4 11th, Frank, I really like this hole.
Well, you might be the only one, Rich, because this is an absolute scorecard wrecker. Water all the way down the left side. There's two bunkers. Don't worry about that. They're not off the tee. They're around the green. They protect the left front and the back. If you think you can bail out down the right side, well, you could find cactus and all sorts of crazy things down the right. And believe me, go down there, more than anything, they'll wreck your scorecard as well.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. Will certainly help the cause. Arriving now at the beautiful 192-yard par 3 12th, featuring a peninsula green with water hugging the right side and two deep bunkers protecting the left. Oh, and that's into one of the two deep bunkers left of this green. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. Next up, the 558-yard par 5 13th. Great driving hole featuring water and desert on the right, mature mesquite trees and a big bunker on the left. Drive the ball between that trouble, and the green is definitely reachable in two. This is a good scoring hole. And this ball absolutely piped. It is right down the middle. Had half the equation on that shot, the distance. Not quite the accuracy. Missed it. Hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and, well, let's see how good you can chip.
Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. And that's going to get him to 1 under for the round and 7 under now for the tournament. Par 4 14th, Frank, it seems as though you'd be pretty happy with a par here.
You would, even though the putting surfaces here at TPC Scottsdale are excellent. It's going to take 2 good shots to reach this 14th hole. You can get in a little bit of trouble off the tee. That bunker on the left very much in play. The rough on the right side is no snack either, because the ball, more often than not, will finish well above the player's feet. And of course that green is very, very narrow, well protected by bunkers on the left.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
That one just going to sneak on by. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. He's going to fall to 6 under par. For tournament golf, this is one of the exciting holes. The 15th here at TPC Scottsdale. It's reachable at 553 yards, but it is also a nightmare if you hit your second shot. You can make a big number here.
Talking about pinpoint accuracy off the tee, 12 for 12. Now that is impressive. Two solid shots, gets close to this par 5 green in 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie.
A dead-on look here for birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And that'll move him to 7 under par. Here we are at the famed 163-yard par 3 16th at TPC Scottsdale, with the McDowell Mountains in the distance and the most boisterous gallery in golf looking on. This is a test like no other on tour. Yep, pretty safe there. That won't get this crowd into a frenzy, but it is safely on deck. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll stay at 7 under. Well, these short, drivable par 4s are all the rage in golf, but the designers here at TPC Scottsdale, Jay Morrish and Tom Weiskopf, were really ahead of the curve. This was one of the first, and it still remains one of the best. Short par 4s in the game, all about risk and reward. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second with his par 4. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway.
It's a rarity on the PGA Tour, but a perfect 14 for 14 off the tee. This has been a marvelous exhibition.
So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
Well, there's 134 yards left to the flag. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
Just run with a little bit more to breakfast, just a little short. Maybe a little half. It's a good shot.
A 9-footer now for his birdie. a birdie at the last. That will make this a sub-70 round of 69. So for our featured golfer, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that leaderboard and see EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the desert Southwest and TPC Scottsdale, it's the final round of the Arizona Classic. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. We've got a tie up at the top at 14 under par. Final round underway here, and Frank, you look at a golfer like the one we're going to be following today. Rookie on the PGA Tour, has not won yet, but squarely in the hunt here on a Sunday. What do they need to call on here to maybe take a run at winning this thing?
First and foremost, just play. Tee it up on that first hole, knock it down, hit it on the green. Never know, might make birdie, might make another one, might make 3, 4 in a row. You never know. And the leaders might falter. So at the end, you have to worry about what you can do. You make a little run, all of a sudden there's a chance, you see your name on the leaderboard. That puts pressure on everybody else. You don't have to worry about that. You do your job.
Nope. Good effort, but that's got to wander a few feet by. Okay, that's good putt. It is in to save par. And he's going to remain at 8 under. On to the second, a 442-yard par 4. Longer hitters can try and take advantage of the downslope, 285 yards off the tee, but that brings those 2 deep fairway bunkers on the right into play. Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. Down on the course, let's check in with Notah Begay III.
106 gets to the hole. Pin is on the front left part of the green. This is the sand wedge. Has gotten a lot of this one, and it's going to be just a fraction long.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
Nah, the pace was okay, but that needed to be started a bit further out to the right. That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll stay right where he is. Now on to the third, first par 5 on the course here at TPC Scottsdale.
Yeah, the length of the hole hasn't really changed. It used to be 2 fairway bunkers down the left, now there's only 1. Still a hazard that runs down the right side. A strategic hold if you can't make this par 5 and 2 in a brand new green that has been completely changed.
A solid, good drive in the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in two. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
Oh, way too much ball.
Not only a long putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one. They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll remain right where he is. Arriving now at the first par 3 at TPC Scottsdale, 183-yard fourth. Slightly uphill with an elevated green that is tough to see from the tee. Bunkers guard it short, right, and left. Now a second to this par 3. I think I'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll stay right where he is. Heading now to the 470-yard par 4 fifth. This hole is all about the drive. Hit the fairway and the approach is simple, but a massive bunker on the right is trouble, making an approach over a wash very difficult. Boy, tough to do a whole lot better than that. That ball right down the middle. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
The fifth always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll remain right where he is. Ready to tee off now at the 6th. This is a dogleg left.
And another hole that's been stiffened by bunkers on both the left and the right side, really giving you the decision on what club to hit. Should you be bold or should you be smart?
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
He's got about 98 yards to the front, 105 to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
Here we go.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he'll move it to 1 under for his round, -9 for the tournament.
Frank, where's the difficulty here on the 7th hole, the par 3 of more than 200 yards?
Well, Rich, front hole locations are always probably the toughest here because that's the narrowest part of the green. Bunkering really hasn't changed, and the green still does widen up, but the hole tends to play slightly uphill.
Now, that'll miss right, and it's into the smaller of the 2 bunkers here at 7. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. He'll fall back to 8 under par.
Frank, the par 4 8th, this is a good hole.
It is a dog leg to the left, forces the player to go out the right, and this will play every inch of its yardage, which is over 470 yards. Green's still pretty much the same with that false front, unless there's a flag position in the front. You're really going to have to fly it at least 20 yards or so into that green, otherwise that ball is going to run towards the front.
That one going to split the middle. Maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot. From the fairway Nota, this his second.
And he is right on the number. 140 yards to the front, 160 to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. The final hole on this opening side is a par 4 measuring out at 454 yards. There's one bunker to avoid right of the landing zone, but the distinguishing feature here is this green with a ridge right in the middle. Getting the ball to the correct portion of the green on the approach shot can be the difference between a 10-footer for birdie or a 50-footer. And that will do just fine.
from the fairway. Let's go to Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway. Now can take dead aim at this hole location to this narrow green.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
A long one coming up here for birdie. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will mean it's an even par score of 35 on this front side. This 10th hole is really all about strategy and good decision making. It's a hard dogleg to the right, and you have a couple of options. You can cut the corner with a driver, but then you're contending with a small bunker and some trees if you miss-hit it. Or you can go with a fairway wood, but if you're offline, well, then you bring the bunkers on both sides into play.
This is an absolute stripe show. 8 of 8, that's as good as it comes. That's Hogan of today.
Put himself in an excellent position. Keyboards, 88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot. Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par.
So that in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain right where he is. Heading now to what most consider the most challenging and intimidating hole at TPC Scottsdale, the 472-yard par 4 11. Water protecting the entire left side of the hole, so both distance and precision are required. A drive down the right side is ideal. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Great tee shot here at the 11th. Now has a chance to go at the hole location on the left half of the green, but have to be concerned about the water that wraps around the backside.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is.
Well, Frank, this is kind of the forgotten par 3 on the back nine here at TPC Scottsdale. All of that attention on hole number 16. What do you think of the par 3 12th?
This is by far tougher, Rich. Downhill tee shot, especially off that back tee. Bunkering down the left, it catches your eye, but it also takes your eye off the water, which is behind and to the right of this green. Got to be careful. This is a real sleeper, this par 3.
Okay, that's at least safe, but it is in the rough. This will test the skill set here. It's his second. Oh, that is right on the precipice of going down. But I do believe it's going to stay out. So, a tough hole. It's in for bogey at 12. And that'll drop him back down to 7 under.
Par 5 13. Frank, what kind of scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get on a par 5, obviously birdies and eagles come to mind. 13's been changed a little bit over the years. The split fairway's gone. Now it's just one fairway. Water in play, bunker on the left side. They certainly define this fairway. And they've toughened up the front and left side of this par 5 green. The longer hitter, the high ball hitter, still will get a reward at 13.
So often we talk about needing precision off the tee, and this is how you do it. That is dead center.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And that's going to move him to 8 under. So after the fun at the par 5 13th, you have to knuckle down here at the par 4 14th. It is 490 yards, and par is an excellent score here on this hole.
Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
So from just off the fairway, this his second.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
This for birdie now at 14.
And he does not need to hit this hard at all. Going to catch some momentum down the slope, but he is going to have to aim it out to the left.
No, didn't get that out there far enough, and it winds up sliding by to the right. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is.
All right, Frank, now the fun begins. We are teed up at the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the fairway down the left side is anything other than straight. It's more like a shipwreck Well, if you do find one on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across to the people that are walking down the 11th hole. Find the fairway, you can reach this par 5 and 2. A little bit of an island-looking green there, bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right. But a fairway missed here. Well, you can rack up 5, 6, 7. We've seen all sorts of scores here at 15. Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmail. That is a big mistake.
"12 feet still to go." Nope. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is. This is absolutely one of the coolest holes in golf. This is a little bit like dropping Fenway Park into the desert, trading a baseball bat for a golf club. And it is bottom of the 9th, bases loaded, tie game, World Series rowdy. I mean, there is nothing like it in golf. Well, that's a really good shot. Not easy with that many eyes on you, but that is inside of 10 feet. Well done. Tip the cap and enjoy the walk. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And he's worked it to 9 under par. Down to the 17th. And Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par 4s in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4.
This up the right side off the tee. And this a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. This only about 5 feet for birdie. Yes, and good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdie's at 16 and 17. And he gets it to 2 under for his round. 11 under now for the tournament. What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters. Cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway. So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see.
Sure that strike, whether they got it all, but it's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And if you've ever used the putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up a hill and dead straight.
Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And that will go down as a final round 69. So, Frank, this a solid week of golf, you'd have to say. They stuck around on the outskirts of contention, and ultimately it'll be a top 20 finish.
I think it's a good chance to have a little deep dive into the stats. Driving accuracy, is it not long enough? Maybe a few greens there and here and there missed. I mean, that's how you get a little bit better. So, good time to have a little look.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present this final step of the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From TPC Boston in Norton, Mass., live first-round coverage of the New England Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. The leader is Jordan Spieth. He's on the move early at 5 under par. Round one here at TPC Boston. Hard to believe the season is drawing to a conclusion. This, the final tournament in the PGA Tour regular season. Then we get ready for the 3-week sprint to the title at TPC Southwind for round one, BMW at Wilmington for round two, and then the big one, it's the Tour Championship at East Lake, where we will crown a champion. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at even par. Par 5 second hole, 540 yards. Birdie opportunity, Frank?
Birdie or eagle, but that second shot all the way across water. So you're going to have to hit a good tee shot to go for this par 5 and 2.
Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome four-time winner on the PGA Tour, Notah Begay.
And this has just got a little bit of turning in, but you got to be careful not to overread it.
Oh, yes, a brilliant roll there. It's birdie here at number 2. Now to the third hole. It's a par 3. What are we looking at, Frank?
Well, really, just keep your eyes away from that bunker on the right. That sort of snags many a golf ball.
Arriving now at the first par 3 here at TPC Boston, 208-yard third hole. Stone wall giving it that sort of New England flair. Accurate iron is required to avoid a large bunker protecting the front right. Boy, that ball got caught in the breeze, and it was just along for the ride. Much too firm there. Now a delicate little chip here for his second. "11 feet away." Oh, man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. That would have helped, but now it's going to be a crooked number. That will be a 3 over on the scorecard for this hole. Time to pick up and move on. All right, Frank, chance to flex the muscles now. Drivable par 4.
Yeah, only 287 yards to that front right of the green. Just under 300 yards all up. Really, if you can't drive the ball on the green, the front bunker's not bad, or just over the back on the right, but well worth a go. Well, that wind kept taking the ball all the way across the side of the fairway to the left-hand side, first cut of rough.
boy, that's well done right there. He barely touched that and got it to roll to a stop.
And believe me, it was much harder than it looked.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain at 2 over par. Frank, the 5th hole, beefy at 466 yards. What's the best way to attack here?
Well, it's a gentle dogleg left, Rich. That first bunker really doesn't come into play on the right side. The one on the left is the one you've got to be cognizant of. Get something a little right of that, you'll have second shot around 160, 170 yards in.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Second shot, good look at the green.
It is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll remain right where he is. Ready now at the 6th. It is a tricky 465-yard par 4.
Yeah, hit it through the chute. Water comes into play a little bit down the left if you're a long hitter. Somehow that ball went through the trees. Actually, it didn't scrub too much speed off it. It's going to be all right.
Yes, the touch. Excellent there from behind the green, and that one goes down for an unlikely birdie. Frank, now a big par 5, the 7th hole.
Yeah, there's an interesting feature on this par 5. About 100 yards short of the green is that huge cross bunker. So a good tee shot, that shouldn't be a problem. Stray a little, and then your mind is definitely on that. There's certainly a lot of different ways to play a par 5. You're going to have to figure out the best way to play this par 5 using 3 shots to reach the green.
And that is not the spot to be.
Just too much juicy grass between the ball and the club face. It's always going to come up short out of that sort of light.